can be a part of that.
And mushrooms are just one cog in the wheel. Like, there's all these other healthy lifestyle changes that you can make once you realize and you step out of this, Western medicine paradigm.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab these oysters. These guys are ready too while we're in here. So this is the end of our second flush for these oysters. They're pretty prolific. Once they get in here, you get 2 or 3 really good flushes.
I think people are just freaked out by the morphology of it, the shape of it. They're like, is that a cauliflower? Is it a coral? Like, it's not your average mushroom. So yeah, definitely people are intimidated by it a lot of times. But yeah, I tell people to break it up like string cheese. You could air fry it that way and make like popcorn chicken. Each mushroom has its own specific use and has been used like that for millennia. Folks are waking up to the benefits of mushrooms as alternative medicine. They have these compounds that are not found anywhere else in nature, and you don't have to synthesize it. You don't have to get it from a pharmacy. You can get it from nature. You can get it from a tent.
So these fruits are our second harvest fruit. We always have a flush available to do for our powders and supplements. So we'll pull these off, trim them up, and get them out drying.
I'm excited to see where we go as a country and as a Western society integrating more of this stuff from the Eastern medicine side. We just do a fraction because we can't do it all. We don't want to spread too thin.
Once you put the water in, it's self-contained, and even with the shiitakes, when that brining process essentially seals the block, so the water that's in the block stays in the block. And now while we do humidify, we're not literally watering all the time and have to worry about a certain point that, hey, the crop is getting dry, because each bag has got its own self-contained amount of water that we add when we're creating the substrate. All right, so we got that group out of the bag, and now we will put them in the tent on the nice clean racks. And too, because they'll drip juice after we put them in. So usually I'll do one final wipe down of the floor after we put these guys in, so the shiitake juice isn't sitting there for a couple of days. So just like any kind of cultivation, there's a process you follow, and it's just repeat, repeat, repeat. So you can see all the shiitake juice. So that's all the brine that comes off the block. That's the other thing about mushroom production. It's rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And harvest, 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 chop, chop, chop. And the same thing what we do when we're putting bags into the tent. So you follow each of those processes time and time again to get you through your growth.